Hello! Welcome to another episode of Know Your Fur, where we take a few minutes out of our day to get to know a random furry from the internet. Though the faces and worlds will change, one thing that'll always stay the same is making friends and getting to know people. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Know Your Fur. We are joined by this cute little bean here. Um, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Floofy. I am 19. I'm from Scotland. Currently, I am in university for economics and history. Generally, I just sort of hang about when it comes to online stuff. I play a couple games. The ones I play the most are VR chat and very nerdy, but specifically Lucio Surf and Overwatch. I don't actually play Overwatch.
Very nice. Might I mention you're absolutely adorable.
You're the cookie, not me.
Falsitudes. But what exactly is your persona species?
This is my Avali. It's Navali. I when it comes to furry stuff, I choose like the races and avatars and stuff based off just whether I like the look of them. I don't really go into the lore too much when it comes to the races and stuff like that. I mainly just go like, oh, I like that avatar. I think I can use the color scheme of my sort of Sona to make a nice looking avatar. So I'll that.
Okay, is the Avali your main Sona?
I would say now probably my Valley is my main Sona, but originally it was the Otter, which I can get into if you want. Give me a second. Just loading. There. This avatar, the tracking is going to be all wonky on it, but this avatar is the first avatar I properly made myself. Is it loaded for you?
It looks fine. It looks adorable.
Yes. I'll go back to the bird now. But yeah, that's the first avatar I made, and that was like what I decided my color scheme to be for my avatars, just my sonas in general. That avatar's name was like the sona's name was Floofy, hence the name of Floofy, and I've sort of just continued to make sonas and stuff from there, and just sort of carry the name over for most of them. So.
Okay, now your Avali here. How did you find this species, and what made you be like, oh yeah, no, you're mine now?
Well, I've seen quite a lot of valleys on your chat and just general sort of furry socials. They're like a fairly well kind of memed upon species when it comes to being a space chicken. But I've always sort of found the models themselves to be quite cute, and the Kita Valley especially is a pretty easily to get your hands on model. But I thought, why not give it a go?
Well, you did a fantastic job. You're adorable. What made you? How did you find the furry fandom? Was it YouTube, Twitter, DeviantArt, Fur Affinity?
So originally it would have been just general seeing it popped up on like social media in general, but it wasn't until I got into VR chat that I started to properly engage with it, like as a participant rather than just like an observer. And it was like generally, and then around about sort of when COVID hit is when like we're all stuck inside. So like, why not learn how to sort of just use Blender? Maybe just have a crack at sort of drawing and stuff, and like avatar creation. So that's what got me like fully into the having my own Sona and all that, was just not really having a thing to do and wanting to make something cute during COVID.
That makes sense. Leading in to the next question, what made you be like, yeah, no, I'm a furry now and officially join the fandom?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a point where I can go like, yes, I'm a furry. I think if there is a point like that, it would have been making the otter Floofy. Um, but like I guess it was just sort of, for me, it was just slowly just I had a couple furry models to start with, just in VR chat, which I occasionally use, and then eventually just I'd only use furries or avatars. So I wouldn't say there's a specific moment which is going like, yes, I'm part of the community now. I would just sort of say like, community is really welcoming, so it's just sort of like you can be like all the way just observing and like just dipping your toes in, and people would still sort of say you're part of the community and treat you part of the community. So
How long would you say you've been a furry?
being a furry with my own Sona, it would be probably 4 years now.
Oh, wow. Have you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah, I would say I have. Like the community's nice. I've met lots and lots of nice people on VR chat and other games which are furries, and just generally just sort of a lot of people which are chill and like nice to talk to.
Is your VR chat model indicative of your Sona?
Uh, the way I do it is like I'm a student. I don't have much money. I don't have much money to spend on art and stuff. So when it comes to ref sheet stuff, my ref sheets are my VR chat avatars in a T-pose and Blender. Because I can't afford to purchase like a full ref sheet for an avatar. So most of the time, yes, like I'll design it through like I'll get a model which I think I can make a nice persona out of, and I'll make the Sona for the model sort of thing. Because yeah,
Okay. You say you're a college student, so you don't have a lot of money to spend on art or anything like that. So that answers one question of if you have any art. And I imagine you don't have a fursuit. But if you
no.
did have a fursuit, or would you want a fursuit? And if so, what style would it be in?
Uh, don't know if I'd ever get it like a fursuit personally. I mean, if ever in the financial situation to get one, probably like a full suit sort of thing. Uh, and style, I don't really know. I haven't really looked too much into different styles of sort of fursuits personally. I just sort of look at them and go like, oh, cute. Like I haven't sort of done much research into like all the different artists and stuff which do them sort of thing, because I mean, it's very impressive what the artists can do to like make the fursuit real sort of thing. Um, but just generally, I sort of go like they're all sort of cute. So like, as long as it's cute.
That's understandable. Are you a content creator of any kind? Twitch, YouTube, TikTok?
I wouldn't say I'm a content creator in any way. I have a couple of videos on YouTube. It's all just sort of stuff for uploading speedrun times. None of it's like actual sort of content meant to sort of engage audiences. Uh, I think I've done like maybe one or two Twitch streams, but nothing big.
Okay. Do people outside of the fandom that aren't furries in any way, shape, or form, that you know, like friends or family, do they know you're a furry?
My parents have seen like my avatars and stuff. Uh, just like the basic sort of form of the avatar. But online friends, quite if you know, like actual IRL friends, no, I've not told them.
Okay. It's understandable. I can understand why. So we're at the last segment of today's episode. The last question, and then we'll wrap things up. Do you have any advice for people who are just coming into the fandom or are thinking about joining the fandom?
Advice I give is just like I guess talk to people in the fandom. Like if you see someone, if you're playing VR chat and something, and you're not in a furry avatar, but you see someone in a furry avatar, which is really cute, like, don't be afraid to, like, at some point go up to them and just sort of like start a conversation with them. Because the majority of the fandom is very friendly and is like does want to talk about their avatar, and they will probably deny that they're gay. That will happen.
Yeah, that happens.
But no, I would just say, just like, don't be afraid to talk to people who like think their Sona looks nice, or stuff like that.
Okay. Well, thank you for the advice. And this has been another episode. Until next week, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Remember, stay hydrated, medicated, fed, and get some sleep. I know you haven't slept. Until next week, this is Pip signing off. Bye. And again, a big thanks to Floofy for being on the show and letting me interview them. Till then,